Alright, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Dimitri Ijahanga. Today, still working on the John boat. So today I'm replacing the transom. Transom is where the engine bolts onto the boat. If you realize this one is rotten, this is all the dust that coming from the boat, so it's completely rotten. So I have to replace it. So right now that's what I'm doing. I already bought the ply, haven't cut it yet because I need the old board to shape it to cut it. And then once I cut it, I might have to cut two pieces and join them because the thickness of it, the board has to fit into this space. So I have to get out the old board and then use it as a template to cut the other pieces from the ply board. When I cut the other pieces from the ply board, I'm going to have to glue them together. So I might have to go on the road and get some wood glue to do that. And then I plan to put some resin over it to at least keep it for a little longer time. So I have my work cut out today. So I'm using my tool set right there. This tool set I got from my uncle in Canada who runs his own shipping company, Caricom Freight. So I gotta put his banner on the screen so you guys can see it. So if you have any relatives or if you're in Canada and you want to do any shipment to the Caribbean, you can reach out to him. He also ships full containers and cars. Anything you want to ship, pallet, barrel, you can just contact him. And as mentioned, he's located in Canada. He'll come to the pickup and everything. So I'm gonna leave his number on the screen and you guys can call him. But other from that, the boat is, I would say, 50% ready because I have to wash out the inside. I have to paint it, put in the transom, and then after I do those, I'm going to get it registered. And then the last thing I'm going to do is to buy the engine. I've been looking at the engines online. I see the Hankai one, which is for the 6 horsepower, is for like 350 US. And then now I have to go include the customs fee plus the shipping, so it might come to around 100 and something thousand. Places out here have the 15 horsepower Parson engine for probably like 215,000, between 215 to 250,000, depending on where I ask. Some persons were recommending getting a smaller engine because of the size of the boat and the weight of it. Not much the size, but the weight of the boat. It's very light. 2 persons can lift it up. So we wouldn't want a heavy engine on it. But if I can't get the 6 horsepower anywhere out here, I might have to resort to the 15 horsepower Parson. And it also depends on my financial status at the time when I'm ready to buy it. So stay tuned. I already started removing some of the bolts. So yeah, just catch us while we get this thing done. Alright. Alright, so this is where I reach now. Take out majority of the bolts. You have these 2 nuts stubborn, them spinning, them not coming out any at all. So I go see if I can find probably hacksaw blade and try cut them off. If not, I try see if I can use a machete to cut it off. This is the other side of it. So the person I done before me was, after they put on their transom, they had fiberglass it over the screw holes. But if I realize all of these are rotten, so now I have the work. So I'm going to have to, once I take these out, I'm going to have to rub it down with the wire brush to get rid of the rusty marks. But I'm almost done taking it out. I really don't want to break it apart because I want to use the board as a template. I might bring it a little longer, probably bring it to about here, probably ½ inch from from the ground, because if I plan to put plyboard or a base in there, I can't have it flush to the ground. And the drain plug, I was contemplating to block it out, clog it up, but Jonathan said I shouldn't. Still haven't decided as yet, because it's circle on this side, round on that side, but on this side it has an odd shape, see there. So even if I buy the drain plug not going to go in from this side. The drain plug going to have to stay in from inside here, inside the boat. And if you're operating the boat, probably a foot might catch the drain plug and then catastrophe. So I don't know, contemplating what I should do with the drain plug. But yeah, the backing plate now is gonna be my issue to take out the board, because these are rivets. To me them look like nail, but I guess are rivets, and I never want trouble any rivets because I don't have a riveting tool. So I never want to take this out because I go have to rivet it back in. So I don't know, if I can take out the board without removing that would be great. But my issue now is these two bolts that I go have to cut off. So once I get that off, I'm going to remove this plate. I guess this is what the engine would sit on, this metal plate here. Yeah, so once I remove this bolt, I can take out the metal plate and then I take out the board. So the plyboard, I have some wood garnish. I probably put some wood garnish on it first and then cut out, use this as a template, cut it out, glue them together. So I'll probably not go finish this today, because the glue will take about 24 hours to dry. Glue them together and then I put a layer of resin over it just to preserve it, and then I install it. So probably not today, hopefully one day in the week I get to finish it. But let me just work on taking out these two bolts on the board and do everything after. So stay tuned. Just more work than I expected, because see, all of these rusty. I bought some stainless steel bolts yesterday. I probably bought them too long because I was anticipating that I would need length to go through the boat and go through the 2 layers of plywood. So let's see. Alright, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so I had to bring out the Makita. I don't like using it because it doesn't have honor guard, and all the safety personnel or persons that use equipment know say this brake, I hit you, probably either go lose your life or in the hospital for a good while. So I don't like using it without the guard. But I had to bring it out because I couldn't find a blade, oxaw blade. So I guess the first piece is out. They smell more. See there. I don't know why the piece need though. But yeah, first piece is out. So you guys see that I really had to replace it. See this section. I guess the piece need because the same reason that I am running from, which is removing this middle part that has to be riveted in. Yeah, so I go have to clean up this section of it and then put in back the board. So let me see if this part can come up. don't have it on the tripod. It's on the headpiece. But when I was cutting, before I cut that bolt, I was trying to break it. It wasn't breaking, so it bent. So I think that's what's causing it for not coming out. Cause I tried taking it out from this side, but it won't come out. So it looks like it bent. So, alright. So two of them holding it up. So that's the reason. So, alright, stay tuned. Alright, guys, see it there. Finally got it out. Right now my sinus kind of acting up because it's mildew and the dust on it. See there. Alright, so what I go do now, I go varnish the plywood and let that dry, and then use these two pieces, cut out or draw out the plywood and then cut it out. So still, I have to go clean out in here as well because this look awful. Alright, so progress, slow progress better than no progress, right? Alright, thanks for watching, thanks for staying tuned. Catch you a little bit later when I'm doing the plywood. Alright, so this is what I will use. So wood stain. I don't know. Me just I think so that preserve it a little longer. So yeah, I go apply this to it. I don't think I have enough to do both sides, but I'll at least do one side of it. And then leave that to dry. Afterwards I cut out the shape of it. Alright, so stay tuned. Alright, so see it there, varnish it. So this is first side, second side. So I'm going to cut them in straight lines first and then cut out the pattern. Don't mind the noise, that's just a washing machine. So cut the straight line first and then cut the patterns. Alright, so watch out for that. Alright, so I cut one piece already. We'll cut the other piece now. Remember, I am not a professional, so don't judge the eye. This is not how we're supposed to be doing this, but Alright, time to carve out the transom shape. And that is one side. Keeps. Right. Match up. Yep. Match up. Remember I was telling you I might have to cut it because it can't go fit. Still think I go have to cut them in half, like how the other one it stay. I was trying to run from that. I wanted to put them in as whole pieces, but I might have to cut it because I won't be able to take this out, and I don't think it will be able to fit without moving that. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to have to cut them. Oh boy. Alright, so that last cut, and then once I cut them I'm going to put a layer of resin over it to preserve it. So yeah, it's going good. I had bought some bolts from H&L, but the thing is, the bolts that I bought were longer than these, although these look like cut bolts, but I didn't get any nuts with it, and then I don't have any washers. So I think the ideal thing to do is use some rubber washers as well as marine sealant when I'm putting them on. So I think I'll go get those in the week and then finish this project. So I think for today what I'm going to do is just cut these in half, apply the resin on it, and then I'm not sure if I go use wood glue or screws to hold them together. What you guys think? I think probably wood glue would be better, but I mean screws hold them tighter, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah guys, so I have to cut it in half. Alright. Oh, this one a bit off. This one is a bit off. Still cut it lean. Oh, this boy, man. Jeez, people don't cuss me, I'm a carpenter. I am not a carpenter and they don't cuss me, but we make it work. Alright guys, so remember I tell you I want to put some resin on the pieces of board, so I'm gonna do that now. Probably take a few days to dry, 2 or 3 days to dry. So alright, this is the hard now. I usually just put a cork full or less. It's a bit less than that. Then mix it up. pour it in this. Sorry if my background is noisy. Country me live. Alright. Let's hurry up and apply this because it hardens really quickly. To me, I just think this is the right thing. Probably you guys might say it's foolish, but to each their own, I guess. Just trying to preserve this thing as best as possible. In my opinion, I think this is a good way to do it. Remember I said I never have enough garnish, so that's why this side look like this. And guys, I like to just do one thing good and done. I like to repeat, so might as well just do it how I want it to come out from now than to have to go over it at a later date. And you're supposed to be wearing masks when you're using this, but I keep forgetting to buy a mask. Turn it over. As I say, just my opinion, I think this will help to preserve it. Maybe wrong, but what will go come out of it? Just learn. Section at the bottom. Trying to hurry up before it hardens up. Don't matter to me if any get on this on the back plyboard, because I'm going to use that for throwing in a section of the boat. Here the boat them people to the side country I live. So I'm gonna mix a little bit more and finish those. Alright, so stay tuned. Alright, so I finished applying the hardener or the resin to it. So those are the finished products. I can't go do any more work on them for the rest of the day, so might have to find something else and do. Think in the meantime I might just rub down around here and the section here with the rust. But yeah, I think I accomplished a lot today. My father was supposed to help me with this, but he's at work. Wasn't able to come help me, so can't wait. So I just say I'll just do it. So yeah. Alright, just go rub down these holes and then get rid of the rust, and then I think I will call it a day. What I plan to do with the plyboard, I wanted to put foam in the bottom of the boat and then put the ply on top of that, but I've heard that it will cause the foam to get waterlogged and then the ply will rotten. But I don't want to just be stepping on just the floor because it has rivets will get worn out. So next day I'll cut out the ply for the bottom of the boat, in the middle section more importantly. But brushing this off, let's start. This is loud by the way, so might have to cut this out with some music. Alright, so here we go. think that's gonna be it for this video. Just gonna pack up the stuff now. I think more than likely this is probably dirt, so I'll just wash that before I install it. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. I'll post a part 2 of when I'm installing it. So yeah, so this is where I said I would put the ply so that we're not stepping on all the rivets as we go along as we're fishing. So guys, thanks for watching, and then catch you next week again with the next video. Alright, I'm out.